There's a quiet mystery I've encountered time and time again during my 19 years in China, something so simple, so ordinary, that at first I laughed it off. It goes like this. You're sick? Drink water. Stressed from work? Drink water. Got dumped? Lost your job? Had an identity crisis at 2 a.m.? Yup, drink warm water. It didn't matter what the problem was. The advice was always the same. Drink some water. At first I thought it was just a cliché, like a polite way of avoiding real problems. I mean, how could water possibly fix heartbreak, stress, or confusion? But over time, this strange little phrase began to haunt me in the best way. I kept hearing it over and over. And eventually I stopped dismissing it and started investigating it. And what I found surprised me. Not only is there deep cultural wisdom behind this humble gesture, there's also some powerful psychological truth. Water calms the nervous system. When you're anxious or upset, drinking water can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural rest and digest mode. It grounds you, slows your heart rate, recenters your thoughts. Dehydration makes everything worse. Even mild dehydration messes with mood, attention, and mental clarity. That argument with your partner, that spiral of self-doubt, they all feel heavier when your brain is thirsty. So maybe, just maybe, that warm glass of water isn't a shallow fix. Maybe it's emotional first aid in its simplest form. Drinking water won't solve all your problems, but it gives you a better mental state to face them. In China, when someone hands you water, they're not brushing you off. They're giving you space to pause, breathe, and reset. And over time, I began to do the same. Now, when someone around me feels overwhelmed, I smile gently and say, "Want some water?" Not because it solves everything, but because it's often the start of feeling better. Sometimes life doesn't need big answers. Sometimes peace begins with a sip. In a world full of noise, advice, and endless self-help books, sometimes the oldest, simplest remedies are the ones we overlook. So the next time life throws you a curveball, before you vent, cry, or overthink, do the Chinese thing. Pour yourself a glass of water, sip slowly, and reset. You might be surprised by how much better you feel.